What's up, and welcome to another episode of the Grown and Nerdy podcast. Come on now, with your boy, Loljordanconley. That was a lot of energy. That was a lot of it. That was a lot, right? Like, we can all agree together, right? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, at least an 11.5 for sure. I'll take 11.6 if we really doing the point scale, because it was giving a lot. Like, especially if you especially if you put this on so you can chill and relax. It's like, hey, bro, too much. You know what I mean? But yeah, we good. Let's do it. Let's do it again. But chill. Hey, what's up? And welcome to another episode of the Grown and Nerdy podcast. Okay, that's stupid. Yo, what's cracking, man? I hope you're having a fantastic day, afternoon, evening, whenever you're listening to this. And if not, I hope you listening to this episode will bring a smile to your face and joy to your heart. Okay, and I know that sounds cheesy, but I love rom-coms, so you can just take that to the face. Take it to the face. Bro, D23 just happened, right? Like, it just passed this past weekend. And, number one, I didn't get to go. Okay, and I don't mean that on like some sad stuff. I mean it really on like, because like my baby shower was literally that same weekend, so it just wouldn't have made sense. Like, I wouldn't have been able to go anyways unless I didn't care about the baby. I whispered it, which almost made it seem like it was true. But no. Obviously I went to the baby shower, right? So like, because I haven't been to a D23 yet. Hopefully I can go next year. That's the goal, right? The goal is to be able to go next year, which honestly, because I've been to a Comic-Con. I just haven't been to San Diego Comic-Con. So the goal is for next year to go to both San Diego Comic-Con and D23. Okay. Back to back. Oh, I was thinking back to life, back to reality. Okay, and then I was also thinking Backstreet's back, all right. So then back to back, all right. Yeah, that I didn't need to figure that out, but I did. So yeah. So either way, that's the goal. I want to go to both next year, right? But yeah. So what I'm thinking is like. Yeah, I'm thinking I can go, hopefully, as like a guest, like to be like that person that's like built up enough, like either behind me social media wise, or hopefully hopefully I can like get like a guest pass or something, you know what I mean, like an industry pass. That'd be great, cause like I know one of the things that's held me back from going to San Diego Comic-Con each time is because I haven't, to this day, I don't think I've still understood how to really apply. And like, people have told me, and it sounds simple until you doing it, and then you're like, did I do it? I don't know if I did it. So either way, the point is to go to both next year. So hoping to pull that off. I will say, by the way, also, congrats, Deadpool and Wolverine got over $1 billion in the box office, which honestly, like, who's surprised? I mean, well deserved. Because when I tell you Ryan and Hugh together, but I mean, when I tell you to focus on Ryan Reynolds, he put his behind into that advertising. Okay, this man, the advertisements, the promos were so good. When I tell you Ryan is so good at promoting, I'm about to buy Mint Mobile. You know what I mean? Like, I'm about to get it. Because my gosh, this man could sell anything. Like, he just promoted he was promoting his wife's new movie. Oh my gosh, wait, no, I'm blanking on the name of it. I'm gonna find it. I got my computer with me today, so I'm making sure I like say all the stuff without like missing a beat, I guess. Oh, It Ends With Us. That's what it's called, right? So he was helping promote her movie, and even then, it's like, bro, your advertising is so good because it feels genuine. It doesn't feel like the typical pandery type of like stuff, you know? Like, it feels like he's like, hey, I believe in my product, so therefore I got you. So yeah, I'm telling you, man, Ryan Ryan Reynolds promo is so good. I'm telling you, I'm thinking about switching over to Mint Mobile. That's where we're at. Okay, like Ryan is good. Okay, like when I tell you, if I could get a biopic made of me, and they're like, hey, how do we want to do promos? Hey Ryan, can you help me out because I need you, brother? Like Ryan is great. And Hugh, both of them together were just phenomenal. So that movie, well deserved. I'm hoping, because I saw a rumor thing that they were like talking about doing like Deadpool, Wolverine, and then throwing Spider-Man into the mix, which like, fam, fam, fam. If we get that, listen, I'll give you $1 billion myself. You know what I mean? Because that's how much I'm gonna see the movie. If you can pair like Deadpool with Spider-Man and stuff, bro, like I'm going. That's the $1 billion alone is from my pocket, and I don't even have $1 billion. But when I tell you I'll make it work, I'll make it work somehow. So yeah, so that's dope. But so going into D23, I personally feel like there was a lot of dope stuff that came out of D23. I got my list right here just to confirm I get all of the stuff. I'm hoping is this the correct list? I think it's the correct list. Yeah, nope. I'm gonna have to let me click on something else. But for sure, for starters, what I could talk about, I think, if we're going into the movies, right? Because I think obviously the movies were the biggest things that were like, oh, and before I even get specifically into the movies, can I just say how dope it is, like as a nerdy person, right? Do you know how dope it is to like see a bunch of nerds gather together and just have a good time nerding out? That's so dope, bro. That's why I want to go, because like just feeling the energy through the screen of San Diego Comic-Con and D23, it just feels like it feels like both of those events are like the Super Bowl for nerdy people, right? San Diego Comic-Con is on a way more like wider scale, right? And then D23 is way more fixated on just Disney, But like both of those events feel like the Super Bowl for nerds, for real. Like going out to like get the tickets, fly out. People are coming out to go see this stuff. The cosplay at D23 and Comic-Con, bro, is so insane. It has me thinking some of these people are the real characters. You know what I mean? Like I've seen some cosplays that are so dope where I'm just like, oh, okay, Vegeta's really here. Like Vegeta's alive. Oh no, okay, that's a costume. You know what I mean? Like, bro, top tier. My cosplay is still on the level of putting a bathtub towel around my neck and calling myself a superhero. You get what I'm saying? Like that's where I'm at. I'll put a Batman cape on and then go to Party City and buy a little masquerade ball, the thing on the stick, and put it over my eyes and say I'm Batman. That's where my level is of cosplay. So when I see anybody that really puts that time, bro, it's like put that time and effort into creating the costume, brilliant. Bravo. Because that stuff is dope, okay? So yeah, going to see D23 and all that, that's literally the Super Bowl. So if we go into the movies, for sure, we already know, at least from San Diego Comic-Con, they pretty much revealed all of the same Marvel stuff. They went into a little bit more depth as far as like Ironheart. I believe they went into more depth on that. And Ironheart, I'm super hype about. I actually think Ironheart is gonna be dope. Like let me put it this way. After Deadpool and Wolverine, right? I just feel, and I don't know if it's just like a feeling in my heart, in my mind, in my body, and in my soul, but I just feel like once Marvel like kind of said they were gonna like take a step back and Deadpool and Wolverine was gonna be the only movie coming out this year, that type of stuff. I just feel like Marvel is like, no, we're trying to we're getting back on the right track. We're head on a swivel. We ready. Like we're good. We just needed a little break to like have a meeting, go to the back, drink some Gatorade, talk it out. Like it feels like that's what's about to happen. So I personally believe in everything that's about to come out now. Because when I tell you the jokes that were said in Deadpool and Wolverine were so shocking to me that they just addressed what's happening in the multiverse, bro, I was crying laughing. When he said it's been miss after miss after miss, tears flowed from my eyes. I was laughing so hard, bro. But it was just like, yo, that like the fact that you acknowledged it is like, yo, that's cool. That means you're aware of just the talk that's happening around you, and you're like trying to make those next steps to really just get back on the right track. I know a lot of people had a lot of stuff to say about the Robert Downey Jr. stuff. I think is dope. Okay, because that's in my mind, keeping Robert Downey Jr. or like bringing him back is a way to fully do something big with the multiverse. Because I personally don't think too many big multiversal things have happened at the moment, per se, for this to be a multiverse saga. And correct me if I'm wrong. Like, put it in the comments if I'm wrong and you have other stuff. But outside of like Loki and then Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, what big multiversal thing has happened where you're like, oh, multiverse? Because even in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, I don't really think we got that much multiverse. Like, obviously they hinted at other things, but nothing as groundbreaking to make you say, oh, this is here. Like, this is what's a part of the thing now. Because in Multiverse of Madness, they killed every character that we thought was about to, like, Fantastic Four. John Krasinski died. Patrick Stewart died again, mind you. And then Patrick Stewart. First of all, Patrick Stewart done died 3 times. In this man done died thrice in movies. Patrick Stewart done died and come back to life more than certain Star Wars characters at this point. Okay, first of all, he died in X-Men 3 when Jean Grey levitated him out of his chair, right? And then he looks over at Wolverine, and then like I forgot what he says, but I know he has like a little smirk on his, like a little smile that says it's okay, which like no, it's not. Like you died, and it was like dang, like so he died in that, and then he dies again in Logan, and bro, that death, whoa, that was a great death, okay? Because like you didn't know it was happening, like you knew he was on the end, right? You knew he was on the outs, right? Because he was like he was just older, and he was having the seizures, right? I think it was seizures, and you know that the scientist guys, I don't remember the names, but like the bad guys over there, they were working on an experiment because the kids just was a failed project. Having the kids and building them up, the X-23s and all them, building them up to be the soldiers wasn't working, so they created their own soldier. And then when you found out it was their X-24 that was the Logan that Professor X thought he was talking to, and then he got stabbed in the chest, I was like, yo, like that was why that his death was so impactful in Logan that literally Logan said, forget the girl. What you do with the professor, bro? Like he went back while the girl was getting taken just to go check on the professor. That was like a big moment, right? So that was the second time he done died. And then the third time he died was in Multiverse of Madness, when he was in his brain again, and it was like, bro, Patrick, if you come back and die one more time, I don't even know what to say. But it's like you done died so many times, bro. I don't even know if anyone's talked about it that much. Okay, but like Patrick Stewart done rose more than Jesus at this point. You get what I'm saying? Like he keep dying and coming back. But mind you, I know Days of Future Past came and switched everything up so that he is back alive again, but it don't change the fact that you done died thrice. So yeah. So I literally forgot where I was going with that. Oh yeah, there we go. So in Multiverse of Madness, all these characters that we thought were here all died, and then now the Fantastic Four are back now. And then also the X-Men are here now, but that's mostly because I think of all the multiversal stuff that kind of happened within Deadpool and Wolverine, right? Where it's like, once the big part of Deadpool and Wolverine that was really exciting, especially to see the end, was when Deadpool said to the TVA, he goes, hey, I got some friends in the void, can we bring them? And when he said that, I was like, oh snap! Now you're opening it up for sure to where other people could come in. So that's cool. Mind you, Doctor Strange has a chance to come out with more stuff. But yeah, either way, point being, I'm very excited for all these new Marvel projects that are coming out. It's like a good rejuvenation. Like it felt like we had a halftime and now we back in the game. So a lot of the Marvel stuff was kind of still the same. I'm super excited, super excited about the Daredevil. Daredevil Born Again. I think that's gonna be dope. Okay, mind you, I understand that Daredevil was a great show. I personally, even though it didn't last as long, was a way bigger fan of Punisher because I love Punisher and John Bernthal is dope. So when I saw that John Bernthal was there, I was like, let's go. That show is about to be for ya. For ya. You hear me? It's about to be for ya. So I think that show's going to be dope. They did a little bit more on... they showed a full, reveal where you can fully see the Red Hulk for Captain America, Brave New World. Yeah, I mean, a lot of it was still the same. So let's go. So going deeper into D23 with the Disney stuff that was coming out, and let me make sure I still have this stuff up. Movies coming out. Okay, sweet. So we have. They talked a little bit more about Mufasa. About the Mufasa movie, which, if we're being honest, okay, so they talked about Mufasa, like they showed another trailer, trailer came out, and then you kind of learn that with this new trailer of Mufasa, you find out that Mufasa was an orphan, and Scar was actually was the royal next to be king in his family bloodline. And based on the trailer, it seems like Mufasa is going to jump in and overtake what was meant for Scar. And he's going to become king in this family that's not even originally his family. That's Scar's family. And somehow Mufasa is going to overtake in that situation. And can I just say where it stands right now as a commercial, as a trailer and commercial? I already understand why Scar did what he did. You know what I'm saying? I'm just intrigued to see this movie now to see how it's going to work out. Because literally, based on the trailer I saw, long live the king, bruh, I get it. You helping this dude out, you trying to save his life, you trying to bring him into the family based on the trailer. You trying to bring him into the family and come to find out, you about to get pushed to the side now for the bro that you helped out, that you were using your kingly... soon to be kinglyship to just befriend and bring someone who doesn't, according to the trailer, doesn't have a family into your family, and then he's gonna be the king. Bruh, I'm about to put my nails in your paws and whisper to your ears, long live the king, and throw you off too. I get it. So I'm intrigued now with this movie to see what it's gonna be. Toy Story 5. Toy Story 5 came out. And I think they did the greatest thing that could happen in Toy Story, okay? Because now we going against the toy era versus the iPad generation of kids. Bro, I am so intrigued. And obviously because it's Pixar, I think there's going to be a great... I think they're going to make you cry. Okay, it's impossible to not go to a Pixar movie and not cry or not feel the emotions of whatever's happening right now is deep and real world-ish type of stuff. You know what I mean? So because Toy Story 3 gone, bro. When Toy Story 3 came out, when I tell you the tears that flowed, I mean, you would have thought I was sweating. I was crying so hard. I was crying so hard it came from my forehead and not my pores. I was like, am I crying or sweating right now? So Toy Story 4, I'm going to be honest, Toy Story 4. And I know there's some people that aren't really for Toy Story 4, and I realize I really feel like a lot of that is because Toy Story 3 was such a beautiful ending. But I love Toy Story 4. I think Toy Story 4 is fantastic. Toy Story 4 got me emotional too. When you watch Woody and Buzz look at each other on that separation part, bruh, what y'all doing? Y'all trying to get these tear ducts? And let's not act like Toy Story 2 didn't almost make us cry when they played the Jessie scene. when you found out Jesse's story to how she ended up with Al, and you found out she had the girl that was playing. I can't remember the song that was going, but it was a sad song. And then she falls under the bed because she got her makeup now and all that stuff. She was getting older. And then when she finally finds Jesse, Jesse's excited. She's like, "Oh, I get my partner, like my friend back." And then you find out she gets left on the side of a road in a box for donations. Bruh. That don't act like Toy Story hasn't been out here trying to make you cry for years. So Toy Story 5 is going to do the same. Be prepared, Kleenex in hand. Let me see, Toy Story 5, they did a little bit more. Moana 2 we're already excited about. Or maybe you are, maybe you aren't. I am. Okay. Like they did, I mean, essentially Moana 2, essentially the same stuff. They did a performance of that, I think, to reveal a new song. And then you have Incredibles 3. I'm excited about it because Incredibles 2, honestly, I love Incredibles 2. Like I think at the moment I'm tied for how many times I've watched Incredible 2 versus Incredibles 1. And Incredibles 1 is brilliant. It's a great, fantastic movie. But I absolutely love Incredibles 2. The screenslaver, all that stuff. That was really cool to see the kids get more shine. Jack versus the raccoon. I've replayed that so many times. I've replayed that more than just watching the movie. That's on YouTube. I played that because that's just a hilarious scene. So Incredibles 3, I actually think is going to be super dope. And the way my mind works is I feel like with Incredibles 1, it was focused on the dad, Mr. Incredibles, right? Incredibles 2, it was more centered and focused on Mrs. Incredible, kind of giving her that Elastigirl shine again. I personally think Incredibles 3, and this is my speculation, this is my thought, this is my hypothesis, if you will, that it's going to be more focused on the kids. And that, I think that is going to be dope. To really let the kids get their time to shine, let's let the parents just want to retire. Now it's time for the kids to take over as the new leaders of the superhero like world. Also, I hope we get more Frozone. I don't think like we got Frozone in 1 and 2, but I feel like I want more Frozone. Just Frozone is so dope. Just want more Frozone. So, yeah, you got that. You got what was it after that? And Toy Story 5, Incredibles 3, Stitch the live action. Stitch looked great. Let me just say that. I think Stitch, if you haven't seen the little sneak peek teaser trailer of the Lilo and Stitch movie for live action, Stitch looks incredible. Like, ooh-wee. Like, I feel like the animators, like the people who did the CGI work at Disney went and talked to the people at Sonic immediately. You know what I mean? Like that, like Sonic's first look was such a off look that a whole movement started to change Sonic. And I feel like the people at Disney was like, hey, let me talk to y'all, bro. Like, what was it when y'all first thought about Sonic? What were y'all thinking? Because we want to skip that and just get to the good one. And Stitch looks great. Just on that teaser alone, the animation of what they did with his facial expressions and his emotions, chef's kiss. That little teaser looked great. Mind you, I gotta see what everybody else looks like. My number one of who I want to see is Jumba. I'm so intrigued to see what Jumba's gonna look like. I'm already excited for that part because it's being played by Zach Galifianakis. So I think it's about to be hilarious. Like, Zach is great. He's hilarious. So I think Jumba's going to be a great character regardless because of Zach. I'm just really intrigued on what he's going to look like, you know, because that's a lot of CGI. Okay, that's a lot with the 4 eyes and his little 3 hairs sticking out, and I don't think he doesn't have 5 fingers. I feel like it's like 3, but that's a lot of CGI to really play with. So I'm intrigued to see what that's going to look like. There was Zootopia 2, I feel like we already all knew about. I feel like Frozen 3 we already all knew about. Which I think of all the movies we knew about, even let's say all the movies we knew about and didn't know about, I will say as far as Disney sequels or remakes go and things like that, I actually think I'm the most excited for Zootopia 2. Because Zootopia 1, I actually, as great as that movie is, I still feel like it's very underrated. Like Zootopia, the two movies that I think that of the newer generations that kind of are like unsung heroes are Zootopia and Big Hero 6, which both of those movies to me are like top tier Disney movies. Like I will put Big Heroes. If someone let me put it this way, if someone asks me today what is my all time favorite Disney movie, I give them two answers. Okay, I give them nostalgic Jordan who loves Disney, and I give them more when you fast forward and I look at all the movies as a whole. My answer will always be Lion King, but then my second answer is always Big Hero 6. That movie took me through so many emotions. That was like a whirlwind of emotions. It was like that movie was like on Pixar level of like emotions. Cause like the brother dies and you like, whoa, and you're watching this kid go through like grief with the brother's last invention of Baymax. My gosh, that movie's so good, bro. So yeah, either way. So I think of those movies, Zootopia 2 is so good. The way they played around with the predators versus the prey and that type of storyline, and you find out the whole time it was the mayor's secretary, I think, that you found out she was the villain because she was like, no, we're gonna be eaten. Like we'll always be prey, and the predators will treat us like prey. I was like, yeah, that's deep. Like it was really good to watch Judy Hopps like grow up as a person who wants to go into this big world and really just protect the city like that. It you know what it felt like? It felt like a good cop jumping, like when you watch like a movie or a TV show and there's always that good cop that isn't aware and doesn't care for the corruption that's happening around them. They're just like, no, no, no. I'm going to be by the books. I'm going to play this the right way, the correct way. That's what Judy Hopps felt like. And man, that just that, I just think Zootopia 2, I'm really excited for that. Like I'm very excited for that. So yeah, so all those Zootopia 2, very, very excited about. Frozen 3, interesting enough. I'm excited for Frozen 3 now because the funny thing was I wasn't super excited for Frozen 2 because Frozen, the first one, I think is a good movie. Like it's a good movie, right? But it was so overhyped for me that at a certain point, I was just like, I mean, it wasn't, for me, it wasn't groundbreaking. I understand numbers wise, that movie took off. But for me, when you overhype something too much, my expectations are just like, okay, you done did a lot. So Frozen is definitely like a great movie, okay? But Frozen 2, I love Frozen 2 more than I like Frozen 1. And I really like Frozen 1. Frozen 1 is great. But Frozen 2, they just get knee deep into the origins of things, into really discovering a little bit more of Elsa's powers and how you get into that. So good. And then you start to realize, like, Anna, I'm intrigued to see where she goes in Frozen 3. Because in Frozen 2 alone, can I be honest, Anna started to get on my nerves at a certain point. Because Elsa got powers. Elsa got powers for real, right? And Anna would be like, "Don't go there. It's dangerous. Let me go with you." And I'm like, "Girl, you ain't got no powers, no nothing. What you gonna do? What you gonna do if a monster shows up and Elsa got her frost like powers? What you gonna do? You gonna sing? You can't. You can't. You ain't got super strength. You you give good hugs. I don't know if that's gonna beat that, but when I tell you Anna in Frozen 2, she just at a certain point, she just kept getting fed up with her sister. She was like, I need you to be safe and be careful, okay? As if her sister can't step on the ground and just freeze the world. Right? Anna was talking like she was the super powerful person. And I was like, girl, you better chill out. Better chill out, okay? Because that's low key what messed around and got you zapped the first time with the ice, okay? Because you just in the way, okay? Maybe not. Maybe okay. That's aggressive. That's not true. It was an accident if I remember correctly. But yeah, but like you get what I'm saying? Like Anna was out there aggressive. So I'm intrigued to see where she goes in this third one, because we learned a lot about Elsa in the second one. I feel like in the first one we learn a decent amount about both of them. So I really think the third one they might focus a little bit more on Anna. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, you got that. Dang, I feel like I'm going long on this one because I still got there's so much more. There's got Star Wars stuff that came out. I guess I'll speed run because I don't ever want these episodes to be too long. Y'all got a whole day to get to. Y'all got an entire day to get to. Y'all don't want to hear this nerd talk forever, forever. Okay. So we got what did I say? Frozen 2, Frozen 3, Zootopia 2, all of the Marvel stuff we pretty much know about. Pixar is actually doing they're jumping into some series. Like actually having a TV series. I'm excited. What was that voice? I don't know what it was. But like they have a show coming out called Win or Lose, and it's their first original series. And I think that's gonna be good because like with Pixar in general, bro, like Pixar be doing a lot of stuff that I think has dope twists and turns. And when you think about those twists, and I burped and tried to keep talking as if I didn't just burp. Excuse me. Okay, so with those dope twists and turns, I'm intrigued to see how they do them twists and turns when it comes to a TV series. Because I don't think they're just going to put out a series just for it to be like a basic mundane series. I think it's going to be like, no. It's about to be a good, great, hard-hitting series, but for like on a Pixar level. Does that make sense? So I'm really excited for that. They have they're doing an Inside Out spin-off series about the the production studio where dreams are made, like in Riley's head, when they go in and she has her dreams and stuff. They're making a TV show based on that. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not certain how I feel about that. Like that, I'm not. Like when I heard that, I was like, cool. That's all. Like that's literally all I can say to it was, oh, that's cool. We'll see how that goes. But like I can't say that I'm excited about it. I'm just like, oh, I mean, for me, it's like I think the reason why I'm not excited about it is because when that happened in Inside Out 2 and you saw that there was a place where dreams were made, I was like, oh, that's cool. But it wasn't something that was such a dope moment in the movie where I was like, oh, I want to see more about that. So it kind of feels like a left field, like oh, okay. I guess we're doing the movie studio thing. The Dreams movie thing. So like I'm gonna watch it. Obviously, I'm gonna watch all that stuff. That's what I do. We know for sure the title of Freaky Friday 2 is Freakier Friday, and I mean there's not much I can say about that movie except I'm just excited about it. I'm just excited about it because Freaky Friday is so good. On and on and on and on. Don't want to grow up. Don't want to get out. Hey, take me away. I think those are the right words. When I tell you Freaky Friday is dope. So I think Freakier Friday is going to be really cool. I'm very excited about it. So there's not much because we already knew about Freaky Friday. I just don't think we knew the title of it. So I was hoping for Freaky 2 Friday, right? Or Freaky Friday 2 Electric Boogaloo. I think those are the two names I really wanted for it. But Freakier Friday, it honestly makes sense. You know what I mean? So if they do a third one, it's the Freakiest Friday. Yeah. Or wait, okay, what if they make a third one and it's called they just ditch the Freaky Friday name because you don't want to go freaky, freakier, freakiest. What if they just call the third one Freaky Friday 3, Get Freaky With It. Can I be honest? I think that's just funny to me, but I like it. You know what I mean? That's where we're at. Freaky Friday 3, Get Freaky With It. I think that'd be great. Tron Ares. I'm excited for Tron. We haven't had Tron in a long time. And I'm excited to see Tron again. I really liked the Tron. It wasn't Tron Legacy, was it? Was it the name of the movie? Whatever the last Tron movie was. I think it was Tron Legacy, but I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. It's very unique. It's very cool. I'm hoping with this new one coming out that they go big. They go bigger, they go better. Because I just feel like there's a lot you can do with that. They announced Avatar Fire and Ash, which uh can I be 100% honest with you guys? I still haven't seen The Way of Water yet. I still haven't seen Avatar 2, and I'm gonna watch it eventually. Yeah. I'm I need to watch it. Okay. I'm one of those people where remember what I said about Frozen, where I said Frozen was so overhyped it kind of just took me out of it. When I tell you Avatar was so hyped. By the time I finally saw the first Avatar, bro, we're talking 3 to 4 years later after the movie came out. That's how much I was annoyed of just hearing people talk about it. Because again, once you give me too much to like, this is the greatest, and this is the biggest thing, and this is bigger than big, and the biggest, and we're selling toys, and the movie ain't come out yet, and all we could talk about is Avatar. You losing my interest because now my brain is so set on what I'm about to see that if it doesn't hit that expectation, I'm like, I'm okay. So I kind of just distanced myself from that movie until I just came back to regular Earth of expectations. And by the time I saw it, it obviously wasn't in theaters. It didn't do that much for me. And a lot of people said if you didn't watch it in theaters, you didn't experience Avatar, which fair. Okay, so I think because of when I finally watched it, it just didn't feel that big for me. I think I took that into why I never rushed to watch The Way of Water. That makes sense. Yeah. So I still need to watch Way of Water. I heard Way of Water is obviously incredible. So Fire and Ash, I'm excited for it. I guess I'm excited for it. I guess I haven't seen Way of Water yet, but I'll put it this way: everyone else seemed excited for it, so at that point, I'm excited for it. Okay, because at that point, that means amongst the world, you're 2 for 2. So I'm excited now. So and then we got the Mandalorian and Grogu. That's coming out 2026. I mean, not much to say about that other than hooray, because they're just great. Anything Mando is wonderful. Mando, great. I think that covers. Does that cover? I think that covers all the movies. And no, it doesn't. The Star Wars stuff that's coming out. You got the Skeleton Key, which looks pretty good. It looks like I saw a thing online. They were comparing it to like the Goonies, and I'm like, honestly, I'm here for it, bro. I think most of the stuff that Star Wars has done, where that's getting like a lot of great like praise from everybody, are the things that are like just more unique, right? Like Rogue One, Chef's Kiss. Favorite movie. I think I've already talked about that before. Chef's Kiss, and then you have Andor, which is kind of still in that world of Rogue One where you're still following a character from Rogue One, but Andor, Chef's Kiss, it's just different. It's very unique. And just following different storylines, right? Mandalorian. I think that's more of a unique story. You're just following um a well a bounty hunter, right? A Mandalorian, and that it was so different and so unique. It was like, yo, I'm digging this. So I'm excited for Skeleton Key for that very reason. Let's go all D23. Let me make sure, just to make sure I'm not missing stuff. We got Skeleton. Oh, sorry. I said Skeleton Key. The Skeleton Crew. Thank you. Let me correct myself. It's called the Skeleton Crew. Skeleton Crew. Is that it for the Star Wars Skeleton Crew? I think that was it. Skeleton Crew. Oh. Andor season 2. There we go. Andor season 2. I think everyone's very excited about that. I think everyone's so excited about that. And then Ahsoka season 2 is in development. So that is just. I just think there's a lot of dope stuff happening. So that makes me excited. And then I guess speed running this last part, because I feel like I'm just going long at this point. There was a lot of stuff that happened at D23. If I missed any shows or anything, put it in the comments. Let me know what I missed, because I feel there's a chance. I feel already like I've missed something. But last we got theme park additions coming to, honestly, a lot of theme parks. I think the biggest one for me right now is there's a Villain's Land coming to Magic Kingdom in Disney World. And bro, When I tell you all the other theme park news that came out, I can't even. I have to look it up because I don't remember. Because Villains Land is gonna be the dopest thing I think ever. Like as a fan of, I love villains. As a fan of villains, Villains Land for me, that's gonna be the thing that I just when I go to Magic Kingdom. Hey, y'all kids go have fun. I'ma just chill back here with Ursula and them. Okay, y'all go out. I'ma go ahead eat these poison apples and chill. So bro, Villains Land is about to be lit. Okay, I hope everybody got a bad attitude in Villains Land. You just walk in, hey, how you doing? Shut up. Like that. I hope that's the energy. Like I just want Villains Land just to be dark and brood. Even when the sun is out, I just need Villains Land to feel brooding. I just want smoke coming out of vents and just just a bunch of cackles everywhere. That's what I want from Villains Land. And hear me in your soul when I say, if we can get the pull the lever crunk when Yzma goes into her lair, if we can get that as a ride, oh my gosh. O to the M to the G. Yes, Lord, yes. I think that's the number one ride we've all been waiting for forever. That's the most perfect ride that can ever be a ride. Oh my gosh, if they put that in the Villains Land, I'm a cry. You know how people see them videos and try to make fun of us nerds when we go to like the theme park and we see something that we've loved for forever and we cry. I'm gonna be that person. I'm gonna be in the theme park crying in line to ride this ride. Like, yes. Yes, that's gonna be me. So I'm hype. You got and in this Villains Land apparently is gonna have multiple major attractions, dining, shopping, all. It's the way and it's in Florida, so they're gonna have a lot of space to do what it is that they need to do. So that I'm very excited about. They're doing expansions in a lot of places, but dang, it's the fact that I don't remember anything. Oh, I know they're bringing an Encanto ride. They're bringing a Coco attraction thing. That's going to be dope. And for our park as well, they're talking about adding more attractions to Marvel Land. Yeah, in California Adventure. So they're talking about adding more stuff there, actually opening up the Avengers campus. There we go. I said Marvel Land. It's Avengers campus. So they're talking about actually opening up the Avengers campus that why can't I think of the name of the building? The Avengers Tower place, that Avengers the Avengers campus per se building. I can't think of the name of it at the moment, but they're talking about they're working on that ride specifically. And that's going to be coming. I think there's supposed to be 2 rides or something like that going to Avengers Campus. So I'm really excited for that because if it's anything like Rise of the Resistance, because remember when Galaxy's Edge first opened up, all we had was the Millennium Falcon ride, and it was like, oh, that's cool. But when they opened it up, Rise of the Resistance wasn't ready yet. Same thing with and then when Rise of the Resistance started. Right now, I think that's the greatest ride I've ever ridden in my entire life. Because it's not even really a ride. That's an experience, okay? It's an experience. So if it's anything like that, where Avengers Campus opened up and they just weren't ready for this ride yet, for this Tony Stark ride that they're doing in there, I am hoping that when that ride opens up, it will be one of the best experience rides you can ever have. I think that's going to be dope. Coco and Encanto, great. They need stuff. Like there's so many movies that are really great that I really think need more shine for stuff. I feel like Hercules has needed something for forever, and we even if it's just a show. Like I feel like there's just a lot of dope stuff that's happening that I think needs a ride or something. Monsters Inc. is getting a ride. They're getting a ride with the doors going through, right? Yeah, I think they're turning that into like a little ride. I could be. Yeah. Yeah. They are getting a ride. So I just think there was a lot of dope stuff that happened. And mind you, don't know when any of this stuff is coming out. It'll probably be within the next year or a few years because they just let us know what they're working on. So overall, man, I was very excited and I can't wait because mark my words, I'm going next year. San Diego Comic-Con and D23. Here comes J23. That didn't work out the way I thought. I thought it was gonna be like a cool rhyme where it's like Jordan 23, but that's I don't. It didn't make sense. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be there next year. Let me just say it like that, right? But yeah, either way, man. Let me let y'all go. I'm, I'm saying it like y'all didn't, like y'all couldn't just click out if y'all wanted to. Like I'm literally holding y'all hostage. Like it's a church and I'm a pastor and I done had the ushers lock the back doors or something. No. Like I'm just saying. I just normally my episodes try to be like 30 minutes or so, but yeah, there was a lot of stuff that happened to D20. I don't even know how long this episode is. I've just been talking, but yeah. Did you like D23? Did you like the announcements? Are you excited about the sequels and the spin? Oh, Snow White! I forgot. I'm gonna be honest. I forgot. I forgot one about Snow White. Honestly, because I kind of just forgot that was still happening. I literally forgot that was still happening. I thought that was a shutdown project, and it's coming out. I will say, based on the trailer actually, I personally think the trailer looks okay. I don't see any like there's nothing in the trailer that gave me fright, right? There was nothing that made me go right? It was just like, oh yeah, a solid trailer. So I'm intrigued to see where that goes, because obviously I'm gonna see. I don't care if y'all have issues with anything. Y'all all gonna see these movies. Even the haters that hate all of this stuff, y'all be in them theaters eating that popcorn angrily as if you didn't just support and spend your money on the movie. Coming out thinking you gonna yell and be like, I hated everything. I wish they would stop making these movies. Well, stop giving them your money. Okay? As far as I'm concerned, I think the haters are giving them more money than we're giving them money. You know what I mean? I'm enjoying all of these movies. Okay? I'm seeing these movies 2 or 3 times in theaters just to see them because I'm enjoying the experience as a Disney fan and a nerd and stuff. And these haters out here be talking and giving stats more than I can give you as a person who's a fan of this stuff. I'll be like, oh, I think this movie's great because remember when they were walking, I thought it was so good. Then the haters be like, well, no, because if you look at their shoes were actually not the exact shoe that they should have worn back in the day in these movies. And I just hated that scene because when you look at the background, what you could say, I'm like, how many times did you see this movie? Because you know this movie very, very well, apparently. So yeah. Either way, are you happy about this stuff? Are you not happy about it? Like, put it in the comment section. Let me know how you feeling. But yeah, outside of that, man, I hope you had a fantastic time listening. I hope you laughed. Hope you smiled. And yeah, I'm gonna catch you next. Oh wait, I gotta see. This is what I'm talking about. I gotta get good at this stuff. Do the follow, subscribe thingy. Do that thing. Leave a comment. Leave a review. Be like, ooh, Jordan sexy. Okay. That was okay. I'm sorry. But yeah, do the things and then let me know, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna get better at doing that. So I'm gonna do it the way all the professionals do it. Like, subscribe, and comment. I'm gonna do that eventually. But yeah, either way, I'm gonna catch y'all next time. Peace.